Hi y'all, my name is Maddie Templeton and I'm going to be giving my ISM speech today. My audience is Caitlin and Casey, and so I'm going to start my ISM speech. When you hear the words agriculture, do you think of the most common phrase, cows, plows, and sows? If so, that's okay. But agriculture is so much more than that. Agriculture is literally the basis of everything and anything, no matter what or where you are. Yes, the cows, plows, and sows, or cattle, tractor, and hogs are an important facet of agriculture. However, agriculture includes everything from shelter to everyday materials to food, and it is composed of anything that you touch, eat, wear, or see in a day. National Geographic defines agriculture as the arts and science of cultivating soil, growing crops, and raising livestock. Where I do agree with them, I definitely feel like they're underestimating the power of this industry. Agriculture is the world's largest growing industry, including but not limited to farm business, food manufacturing, agriculture, education services, food services, livestock raising, handling, and manufacturing, production of goods and services, clothing manufacturing, crop sciences, wildlife management, and even biofuels. So it's a pretty wide range of things. Many people are oblivious to how important and how widespread agriculture is. And the main reason for that is how the world as a whole has kind of kept it in the dark and is heavily uneducated unless people seek out the information for themselves. In my speech today, I'm going to explain to you what exactly agriculture is and how it directly impacts your everyday life, as well as some ways about how to become more aware about what agriculturalism is. So my first point is, what is agriculture? Agriculture is everything around us. Literally, everything is directly related to agriculture. One of my favorite things is that without agriculture, you would be naked, hungry, unprotected, and shelterless. Those are like the four main components of everyday life. I mean, you have to eat, you want to be clothed, you want to be protected with shelter, you want to feel safe and secure in your own life. And without agriculture, we wouldn't have any of those things. Going back to my introduction, a lot of people think that agriculture is just livestock and crops, but that is the basis of the agriculture industry, but everything built on top of that. Literally, agriculture is involved in everything. I mean, you see all my stuff behind me, that is somehow can be traced directly back to agriculture, whether biofuels, byproducts, directly relating to an animal or crop, everything is agriculture. The term agriculture just keeps getting broader and broader also, because the fact is that there's so many new techniques, subcategories, and like new products being made every day because our world is constantly growing. And so agriculture is having to adapt to that and as having to re-innovate itself in what it is and how it produces things. So let's go into how agriculture impacts your life directly. Like I said it earlier, it is everything. So one of my favorite things is Ag in the Classroom. It's one of the programs through the National FFA organization, and it uses awesome examples that you wouldn't think of. Like, obviously, things like paper, food, textiles come directly from agriculture, but things that most people don't think about is like your shampoos, your cosmetics, your lotions, your toothbrushes. You're gonna need to take a shower every day. Those things are all used from byproducts of agriculture, and you're not going to think about that. So like, next time you're taking a shower, look at those ingredients that you're actually putting into your body or using on your body that you're going to use on at least an every other day basis. The big thing I like to bring to people's attention that not a lot of people think about is eating. Like, we eat at least 1 to 3 meals a day with snacks in between. We drink all kinds of stuff. And I don't know if y'all know this, but on one day, the average U.S. farmer feeds in 1 year, the average U.S. farmer feeds approximately 166 people. Is that not crazy that one farmer in the U.S. feeds 166 people for a year? That's 1 to 3 meals a day. I mean, that's not crazy. And to make it even more impactful, in the next 30 years, that number needs to increase by 70%. So these farmers and these people in agriculture use and spend their whole day revolved around making sure that the economy and that our lives are going to be sustainable and that we get everything that we need in a daily basis. On how to become more aware about agriculture, it's really just educating yourself. I myself am an ag major. I've been involved in agriculture since I was 5. It's something I'm super passionate about, and I'm still educating myself and learning new things about agriculture every day. So my suggestions to you would be reading the things that are around you. When you go to the grocery store and you're looking at a chicken that's labeled no GMOs, no byproducts, no hormones, you really compare what's in that chicken compared to regular chicken. Look at the ingredients of flour tortillas versus corn tortillas. Look at the things that are in your food that you're eating and really think about how that's related to agriculture. Some good websites that I love to go look at are the United States Department of Agriculture. The USDA is the Department of Agriculture for the government. They have some great resources. They have some great fun facts also in there. Anything to do with the Extension Services or National FFA will give you anything you need to know about agriculture. But be smart about where you're getting your information from, because a lot of people will put false information or they'll alter the way that you're thinking about, because there are organizations that are against agriculturalists. And so it's really good that you need to be informed in the correct way, so you don't want to be misinformed. Talk to people in the agriculture field. They literally, that is what they do all day. They are surrounded by agriculture and they would be happy to help you. So to tie this all up, the average person in the agriculture field is 55.9 years old. That's not that young, y'all. So these people, their lives are revolved around agriculture. 365 days, 24 hours, 7 days a week. They live, breathe, and sleep agriculture, and are making sure that this is a growing economy that will not fail, that will continue to be able to sustain our lives. It's a rough life for them. It is mentally, physically, emotionally straining on these people, and it's something that's really overlooked. So without agriculture, we would have no food, water, shelter, clothing, or everyday necessities. Most misconceptions or lack of knowledge stems from our society and people not really thinking about where these items come from or how they affect our everyday lives. In the last 5-ish years, people have really stopped and realized what agriculture is, and it's become a much more deal in society because people are talking about what it is, what it's doing for you. There are some people that are against it, but I really just suggest that y'all go educate yourself in agriculture. I hope y'all learned some things about agriculturalism today, and thank y'all for watching my speech.